can see from my passive leveling, we have unlocked Skeletor inside of Raid Shadow Legends. One of the best free gifts I've ever seen inside of the game. But oh my friends, there is a lot more going on than that inside of the game here today. We are continuing our fusion of stock. Yeah, and it's going really well. If we take a look here, check out the fusion calendar. We've crushed everything so far. I have not even dipped into any of my gems, and I still have a bunch of reserve energy to use for this. We have the Dungeon Diver event that started just today. I'm not even touching this thing until Ice Golem tournament begins, so we can double dip on this thing. You know how we do here on the channel, but there is something going on today that's quite interesting. Look it, the portal is lit in red. This could be fun. Before I go any further, make sure you download the game using my QR code up above or my link in the description of this video. It directly supports my channel, gets you 2 free epic champions, and with the Skeletor chase now going on inside of the game, you can get a free legendary champion as well, plus some souls, plus more souls and rewards for it. A great time to dive into Raid. And now I did choose to buy the champion pass to unlock He-Man as well, because I just need to have both of these champions. So we are actually more than halfway there. Level 25, I get myself He-Man. I'm sitting on level 17. Can't wait to have him unlocked. He's apparently pretty incredible. Now, I have been doing some passive leveling just because I had energy to burn and I wanted to just, burn that energy, get some champions because, well, we need those type of champions to be used as food. Did we get any? Whoa, look at all this space we have. Yeah, we got a couple just from our initial grind this morning. Figuring let's put some levels on some champions since we have the 2 times XP going on. So we got Skeletor up to level 25 just from very basic 130 energies use in campaign. Really great. This guy is going to be fun and he's already got a bunch of reviews. Oh my gosh, his reviews are bad. Oh, I wonder what Hell Hades thinks of him. Wow, this is my first time seeing this. Well, at least he's Skeletor and looks awesome. All right, so as you can see, at least he gets a 3-star rating. We'll hope that we can find some uses for him inside of the game. Now I'm wondering, how good is He-Man? All right, so He-Man is a better champion with a 4-star ranking. Makes sense being that he's behind the champion pass. Either way, we'll have both of them, and it's about having that nostalgia from He-Man inside of one of my favorite games to play. Now let's go into tournaments and see what's going on here. The tag arena, sure. Should I do it just for some energy? Probably. I'll get some free energy out of it. We'll do a little bit of that. We have Classic Arena, which we finished. I don't need to grind this anymore. There's no reason I'm not gonna be able to get up to the top, so we've gotten what we need from that. Champion Chase Tournament, on the other hand, we're sitting here with 3,737 points. Keep in mind, you do get points when you unlock Skeletor. You're getting a legendary champion. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying I really shouldn't use my sacred shards to push to the top here, although man, maybe I should. Look at how good this is. Ooh, and this 2-time chance. We'll see how things go today because we are gonna be pulling some shards. I'm on the fence about what I should do there. Ice Golem tournament is starting very, very soon. And of course, Spider tournament we did place, so let's grab our rewards from that. What do we get here? We got a shard and some charm stuff. Cool, we're gonna grab that. Now we also do have Dungeon Divers, which just began today. So when you get artifacts, you progress this. I did it in some campaign, we got some garbage artifacts. We just wanna get ourselves to that fragment. That's really the plan. Then artifact enhancement comes tomorrow, which is today as you're watching this, and that should be very easy for us with the amount of silver that we're sitting on. We have, tons of silver. How much silver do I have? 45 million silver. So when we go on over to the portal, you'll notice 2 times chances on Primal shards, which means we're gonna have a 1% chance of a mythical, 1% chance of a legendary, 16% of an epic, and 82% of a rare. So it's essentially bettering our odds of epics and legendaries. Let's see, 2 times chance and mythicals too. So I mean, we have to pull these, especially because the event's going on. We don't get much better odds and chances of doing this. So we're pulling these mythicals today. Let's see, can we get our first mythical champion? No, we're gonna start with a rare right here. How many points? We only 10 tournament points for this as well, which is actually quite bad. Most likely I'm gonna get all rares out of these, but maybe we could pull in something like, okay, we got an epic. We got an epic, that's not bad. 250 points right there, that's good. All right, let's keep this moving. Would be a great day if we could, another epic, another 250. Who is this? Well, this one looks cool. I like the look of this champion. Pestilus. Very good looking. All right, cool. So far, pretty happy. Although a mythical is really what we're looking for, but with only 6 another epic? Oh my gosh, Jerosian. Now the thing, what happens here is if I get high enough in this chase and I could actually potentially take first place, man, I may pull some sacreds. We'll have to see. That's 3 epics in a row right there. Good chances, man. Okay, another rare. Cool. We have 2 more pulls right here, and then we got to see where we place in this event. Another rare, and the final one. I don't know that I will ever pull a mythical out of these. Another epic. Holy cow. Now we've got him already, Lockwayne, but that was actually really good for the event. We're out of it, so there's nothing more we could do here. I do still have 23 ancients and 24 sacred, so I could come in and probably steal first place in the champion chase tournament. So we're sitting right now with 4,507. We are in 4th place. Now remember, if you recall, for this event, when you pull epics, it's 250, legendary 500, mythical 1,000, which I'm not going to get. So I would need to pull 2 more legendaries or 4 more epics to get myself right to here. I need 2,500 points to take first place, but there's still a day and 18 hours left in this event. So it gets me worried about pulling all of my shards. Now let's come on over here. The 2 times chance is only going on for another day. So I literally have to make up my mind, and what I think I should do, why don't we pull all of the ancients just to see where it puts us? Maybe I'll get lucky and pull a legendary out of the ancient shards, and then I could have a little bit less of a stress. Yeah, let's try that. We're gonna do these ancients, see where that brings us. Maybe we could pull in a couple of epics, or even a legendary if we get super lucky. Okay, there's an epic. There's 1 epic. We only grabbed 1 epic out of that. Who is this guy, by the way? He's kind of cool looking. Reminds me of, that right there reminds me of like BioShock, the game. All right, we're going to summon 10 more. So that just gave me 250 points of like the 2,000 and change we need. Another epic. Dark Elaine, we already have them. Oh, 2 epics, 580 points. So as it sits, and I'll summon these last 3 just so that we get rid of them. Again, I'm sitting on a bunch of sacreds that we can use for the other champion chase tournament that we will have come in during this. So I'm not worried because we can get some good pulls out of that. I love her. Man, all right, and we'll pull the last one here. Maybe we'll get another epic, maybe we'll get a legendary, or maybe we'll just get a rare. That's fine. Okay, so as that sits, we're out of all of our shards besides mysteries. Now, I could pull all of my mystery shards, which would be kind of crazy, but Champion Chase, we did just at least get ourselves to the 5-star chicken, so that was actually a good reward. 5,700. We're only 11. Now we're in 2nd place. We're here with a fragment. We're here with a fragment, which is quite nice. I need about 1,200 points. I could pull all the mysteries. That is not something I would do in a video because, man, would that be tedious. But holy cow, we actually are in a position here to maybe do something. Now, let's go over here. We have to go to our clan boss, see what kind of rewards we pulled in. I've actually been doing good from the Grandmaster chest, getting some good stuff lately. We got 2 ancients yesterday. Not today, though. Nightmare, let's see what we could grab out of here. Nothing there, nothing there, okay. And the Ultra Nightmare chest as I take a sip-a-loo of my coffee. There's 1 more ancient, 2 more ancient shards. So I have 2 more ancients I could pull, most likely gonna give me 10 points each. But I have a lot of champions that I could use for champion training events because we've been doing all these shard pulls. It's just about finding the space for everything while keeping organized to do all that. Now I do have a ton of silver and a ton of gems, so I could go in and clean up some space there. Oh, by the way, we got other rewards with Skeletor. We got ourselves these brews, and we got ourselves these potions as well, plus 120 energy, which we really need to claim the energy, because if we don't, well, then we're not going to have the energy that we need. So when I come on over here, this is where champion management needs to come into play. I have no more space here. If I want to add space, oh my God. Let's use, oh Jesus, I hate spending the gems on space, man. Now I have a lot of space in the reserve vault. Maybe I should switch this. Maybe I should make the reserve vault. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe the reserve vault should be where I just store champions because it's cheaper to get space in here. Check it. It's a lot cheaper to get more slots in the reserve than it is in the other one. So let's do this. Let's go to Master Vault. Let's take all these garbage champions. We're doing some management here, boys. I'm gonna send them all to the reserve. Now, what I'm gonna do to the reserve is I'm gonna take, is that gonna work? Ooh, this is not gonna organize well. We gotta get all the 2 stars out of here. Now the reserve vault, I'm gonna take all, man, I'm hoping that I don't mess up this stuff. These guys all have to go over to the main vault. Now, I don't know how they're gonna lie when they get inside of there. They could totally go in, mixed in with everything else, and then I have a problem on my hands. Can I put them to the collection? I can't go to the collection from the master vault. I see what's going on here. Everything has to go to the master vault. Why can't I send, wait, maybe I can. What if I just have too many? What if that's why it's not letting me? We're messing with stuff here, okay? So we can go to the collection with them. So let's do this. All of these, all of this is gonna go to the reserve vault. Boom. Now the reserve vault, all of these are for now, hopefully gonna go just fall right in line. Yeah, anything that's fusion related, I wanna keep. All of these, I'm gonna send to the collection. And then everything in the master vault, man, there should be a select all here. Everything here, we're going to the reserve. We'll be back in a second when this is clean. Oh man, it completely did just mix up everything inside of here. Sheesh. All right, so we got, oh my God. I got some figuring out of things to do here. Now we also have to put duplicates in here that may potentially be part of the faction guardians as well. So really a huge cluster of a mess that we have to clean up now. We'll put her in there because she's a duplicate legendary. Well, yes, I made a bit of a mess, but at least I now know that the reserve vault is filled with champions that are my food champions, and the reason is I could put a ton more in here, right? And it's a lot cheaper to expand my space. See, I have 350 slots here, and it cost me only 128 gems to get 10 more, while I have 200 slots here, and it cost me double the gems with 245 to increase that. So that was a smart play. But now I've completely lost my state of mind and thought process on what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. So I guess the odds of me getting a legendary here are going to be bad. Although there's a 2 times chance. And when we take a look at the calendar, we have another event coming, don't we? Summon Rush is coming on Friday, December 6th. This Friday. That's when I can get points for using Sacred Shards. But I only need a small handful to get what I need for this fusion. Also, maybe I wouldn't even need to do Summon Rush. Notice it's 15 fragment points there. If I take first, oh, I only get 10 extra fragments right here, but I do get the perfect soul. Let's go ahead and do some sacred pulls. Let's pull 5 and see where we sit. Again, there's a 2 times chance here. So with sacreds, I have an 88% chance. So I think I should do this because if I pull 5, I'm gonna get at least all epics, right? At least all epics are gonna come. That's another great one, Anchorite right there. We're gonna pull 5 of these, which is gonna be over 1,000 points. And if I get a legendary, it's a huge win. This is a new guy, Zalata. I'm also gonna show you guys all the new champions that we have pulled from this. This is another epic right there, 25. You know what though? What does that bring us to? It takes me to 2nd place in the tournament, champion chase. We're sitting with 6,467. I could pull a whole bunch of just mystery shards, and I would need to do a lot of cleanup because the best I could get, I'm gonna probably get 10 to 15 points per pull here. There's 10. You see what I'm saying? This could get very tedious with the amount that I actually need. These are all just for 1 point each. There's another 10. Ooh, I think I've invested myself and we have to go with the sacreds. I think we have to pull in the sacred. Not even a rare coming out of this. Isn't that crazy? 3 pulls right there. Let's go with these ancients actually. They're sitting here. Why not use them? Another epic. That's 250 points. Let's get it. Kittis. That's actually great. He's actually pretty cool looking too. I like him. 1 more. Oh, we're out of slots. Check that out. Check that out. See? See what I'm saying here? All about management of these slots. We got a lot of trash in them right now too. So let's look at all these 1 stars we just got to get rid of. I'll use them as food for the 2s. I got no rares out of that. Let me just clean these up real quick. All right, now at least that's cleaned up a bit. We'll pull this last ancient. Can we get lucky again? We got lucky again. Oh my God, the ancients are on fire right now. Soul Drinker, that was just 500 points. That may have been enough to put me in 1st place of this tournament. It didn't. Where are we? Where do we sit? We are right behind there. Okay, all right, I think what I should do, I'm gonna pull 1 more sacred. That's gonna put us in 1st place, and then I'm just gonna kind of wait and see for the next 18 hours what goes down, what we get. Oh, we got another one of Fane. Nice, by the way, Fane is the free epic champion you get when you download the game using my QR code above or my link in the description, which is pretty darn awesome. Check this out, some decent reviews on Fane. in some areas of the game, at least. This one has been around for quite a while. Pretty cool looking champion. Love that rat face. All right, so that as it sits, guys, we are in first place of this tournament. The question is, in the day and 17 hours, no, I'm sorry, in the day and 18 hours left, will we be able to maintain that? I could actually do one more pull. I'm gonna do one more pull to get this legendary book. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna actually pull one more sacred, just trying to min-max everything, get the most value I can out of everything right here. All right, the Excruciator. That's going to be that. Now I need to just get, I think we'll pull 10 of these. That'll get me a legendary skill tome, which is big value. And we are good to go. So that means that solidified us a little bit more into first place. Champion chase. See, look at this. We got ourselves the legendary skill tome. Boom. That was worth it. We're in first place by about 500 points. Now, these people definitely could push up. I don't know what kind of shards they're sitting on. So what I need to keep an eye on is really not in the next day and 18 hours, but I need to take a look in based off of this 2 times chance. So I only have 16 hours. I'm going to set a timer right now for 16 hours from now. What even time would that be? I've set a timer for 10 p.m., which is 12 hours from now. Doesn't take us to the end of the 2 times chance, but it takes me before I'm like gonna be hitting the sack or whatever for the night, for me to have the chance to see what's going on in the tournament. And if someone's creeping on me, I could pull a couple more sacreds during the 2 times chance to try to solidify this position. That would be the smartest play for me, because man, it would be great to get these fragments. What would I skip if I got those fragments? We could skip Dungeon Divers, and we could skip Ice Golem, but those are easy. I could just run them passively, I guess. Dragon, Classic Arena is easy. Artifact enhancements. It would be the champion training probably that I would have to skip, but really, I think champion training comes in, I could get a fragment of 5 and then a fragment of 10 at the end. So I could just do a light champion training and I could be in the win right here. Same thing for Summon Rush. I could decide if I want to do a light Summon Rush, saving on some of those fragments and not have to use all of my sacred, since I used a bunch here today. So those are the strategies here if I can take first. Second place would help me a little bit, not quite as much, but it would get me another legendary skill tome. Speaking of legendary skill tomes, how many of those am I even sitting on? Let's take a look right here. Upgrade skills. We only have 2 skill tomes. So that's something that I really am going to want to progress. And I only have 2 mythical ones, by the way. So man, it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of push there either and get a little bit more of those. But as it sits right now, we've done pretty good here today. I think we made a good amount of progress. We didn't pull any legendaries, but we did use our shards extremely wisely to get as much as we can out of the events that are going on. And now with Ice Golem not starting for another 19, 20 hours, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus my energy on the campaign. We're just going to come on over. We're going to do this one right here. Boom. We're just going to passively throw energy on these into these, get these guys some passive leveling, because at the end of the day, we have free energy to use, and we don't need any dungeons being done right now. So why not put some levels on some of these champions that need to make their way up? Plus, we're gonna be able to sell all this gear, get silver, continuously replay, and really enjoy the grind. My champion base is getting pretty big inside of the game, guys. We've got a bunch of epics that are really worthy, and we're getting more and more legendaries as time goes on. This week, I anticipate that I will have He-Man on my roster, which is going to be so darn exciting. Like, did I just get another progression here? We just got another level right here. Boom, and a mythical piece of gear. Mythical 6-star chest piece. Can I see it? Speed 12 ignores. Okay, unfortunately I can't just take a peek at it right from there, but man, this is the end goal. This is the end goal right here. We will have him probably this week, and that is going to be exciting. Power of Grayskull, baby. I'm loving this. Decent pulls today. Although we didn't pull in any legendaries, it was still a very fun day. Let's grab this energy. We're going to run it through and do that easily. What new champions have we gotten? Let's take a look. Ogrins, Cheese, or Seas is new for us. Skinwalkers, Fane. I didn't even have Fane myself, but now we do, which is pretty epic. No play on words there. New Orcs. Ooh, what do we get? A rare orc. We got Twin Claw is our new orc. New Demon Spawn. We got ourselves Vildrax. Oh man, that thing looks brutal. Also got ourselves Soul Drinker as well. This one has a lot of reviews, decent reviews also. Wondering if Soul Drinker could be a player for us somewhere inside of the game. Oh, we also got ourselves Skimfos. So lots from the Skinwalkers came through. Undead Hordes. Who did we grab out of this one? Well, we got ourselves Zilata. Actually, Zealotot has a lot of reviews too. Probably an old school champion. Some decent reviews from the days of old on there. Knights Revenant. Well, obviously, Skeletor came to the party there. Anything else? Oh, we did get a few more with Kitus, who we saw come through today, as well as Pestilus, who also came through today. Some really solid. Oh, and we got ourselves right here, Centurion, who was also new. I'm not sure if that was from today's polls or my previous polls. Shadowkin, we just got ourselves Shanty, and also Masmodo coming to the party, which is pretty cool. No new rares there. And finally, our Solvin Watchers, we pulled in Rula, a new archer class. So many epics to work with. Man, I gotta figure out what's good, what's not, because our champion roster here is getting quite deep, specifically with epics. Lots of legendaries getting in the grow as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.